Hello, everybody. Now, first things first, as the song goes.
Oh, Jesus. That ain't going to show. I'm on 28th. You've put too many in. I'm looking on the 28th of December.
Yeah, before I was so rudely interrupted, first things first, I've just pinned a message right at the top. You've got the last few hours now to get your votes in for the Moderator Awards. I believe they're being announced tomorrow, is it, Grace?
Tomorrow and a special live, I believe.
Special live tomorrow. Unfortunately, we're working, so good luck and best wishes to the winner.
We might be able to tune in, but we can't promise.
And yeah, so if you haven't already, get your awards, get your votes in. One nomination per form. Can't vote for Fly Mode Chairman. And what was the other one?
Had that all skipped because that's just popped on. But
Don't tell me we've got chipmunks again.
oh, we haven't got chipmunks. No, it just bought mine where you were live rather than.
Right, and we got interrupted again. So we'll go back to what we were doing. Mav was in first. Welcome in, Mav. And I know we have got Moments on Tron Rail fans in.
Ray!
So if we can hammer the emojis for Ray, please, because I know it's Ray himself, because Mum's having a rest. So hope you're feeling okay, Tammy, and welcome in, Ray. Can you turn that down, please?
Yeah, I just had it up for.
Thank you.
I just had it up.
Little Britain, how are you keeping, buddy? Good to see you in. And Mav's already in there with the little trains. And Chris, Valley's 56, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're keeping well. And oh yeah, that's us.
Craig.
Craig.
Well, I'm going to ask him. Do you know the Muffin Man?
Right, can
I'm flipping it.
Can you shut up? Seriously, shut up. So welcome in, Chris. Good to see you, buddy. And Mum and Sons, hello from me, Ray. Good to hear from you, Ray. And I know he says his mum's having a rest. I hope she's okay. She's not feeling poor or anything. And Richard, hello, Rob and Grace. Good evening. Hey, Rich. Hope you're keeping well, buddy. And Mr. Paul Woods. Hope you're all right. And Victor Levitt. Good to see you, bud. Everybody saying hello to everybody. And this stupid chat is already jumping.
You got it on live chat, I'm impressed.
Shut the heck up. Oh, come on, you stupid chat. Said hello to Richard. Choverton Junction, Tony. Hello, mate. Hope you're keeping okay, Tone. Good to see you in. And Dion Wollaston. Hi, guys. Hello, Dion. Hope you're keeping okay. And Dan the Man. And are you enjoying our lovely weather, Dan? It's been miserable today, isn't it? Grey skies.
Hmm?
Isn't there a jet?
Again?
No, that's a jet. It's not a propeller aircraft. That is genuinely a jet. Have a look on flight radar.
I'm not saying that they're flying.
They don't fly at weekends. Dan, Map, Dan, Victor. I'm just making sure. Lindry, Lyndon. Hello, Rob, Grace, and everyone. And thank you for the comments as well, Lyndon, about asking about the live, because I am terrible for putting the lives into the studio. So I'm glad Lyndon questioned, because it made me double check it. But you will notice that I have put them in for the rest of the month. And we also have decided to, because it doesn't fall on any of our lives, Christmas Day evening, if you're not watching movies or fast asleep after having your Christmas lunch, we're just going to do a short sort of chat live on the evening, if anybody wants to join in, or if you don't, that's entirely up to you guys. Obviously, I can't force you in.
No, but it's for those who might be at a loose end and.
And our resident vicar David, welcome in. Hope you're keeping well. I'm not going to ask whose side you're on tonight, David, because we already know, and it's not mine.
Never is. No, he was on your side once for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You've got to take that.
Isn't it wrong to ask a vicar to pick sides? Mab, RGJ Trains are hoping to win since the winner is excluded this year. Don't worry, Rob, I'll make sure to tease you during the live. We're not hoping to win. We're hoping not to win, to be perfectly honest. We really are. Because there are far more deserving moderators out there than us. We're genuinely hoping it goes to one of the hard-working moderators, such as Flymo was last year. And Jeff, Hope you're keeping well, sir. Glad to see you in. Good evening all. Busy. So watching on one screen, working on another. You sure?
No, Morgan.
No chipmunks, Rob. Thank you very much, Richard. No chip. Yeah. All right, Paul. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you for that vote of confidence in our super quality, super professional, and highly entertaining live streams. My nose is getting longer, isn't it? Yeah, speaking of which, how is the picture and audio? That would be appreciated. Grey skies, cold but dry, thankfully. Oh no, we've had rain over here, mate. And it's jumped again. I hate YouTube sometimes. Aaron Bill, it's good to see you in, Aaron. Hope you're keeping well, buddy. Tony, hello everyone who said hello. I glanced away to stop Loco running off the end of the layout.
Just really, Martin Shipman, I've just seen a quick message. I hope you have a good night, folks. Just wanted to say hi before my usual Saturday night company arrives. So, hello, darling. I just wanted to say that in case he jets off before we get
Yeah, no worries, Martin. Hope you have a good evening. You take care of yourself if you have to shoot off. Not a problem at all, buddy. But thank you for popping in. It is appreciated. Christmas Day evening. That's Christmas Eve. Now you're splitting hairs, David. Don't start this early on me.
We did Christmas
Day in the evening. We're working Christmas Eve.
And I won't be doing a portraits Christmas Eve.
Oh, stop jumping, you stupid YouTube. I nearly swore there.
You did.
Because I just thought, yeah, another new update videos based on the unknown as crew update. Yeah, back off those for a bit, Dan. It's not something I have just said to you. It's not something at the forefront of our minds at the moment. Audio fine, picture not bad. Yeah. Oh, let me guess, Mav. Because it's me, the picture it isn't bad. But I bet if Grace came into the picture would be just as fine as the audio, right? Am I right? I'm right. Little Brent, I just got a super big monitor QHD, so the picture looks a bit blurry to me. Okay. What you got it set on? Have you still got it set on 720? You should try switching it over to 1080. We should be broadcasting in 1080 as well. David, great pick and audio so far. Thank you very much. Picture and sound, great. Aaron just came from a 10-pin bowling handicap tournament. 154.4 average over 5 games. Came out 12th out of 35 people. Didn't make the top 5 for cash. That ain't bad.
No,
that ain't bad.
Bud. It's nice to see Dion in as well, because we haven't seen Dion for a while.
Yeah. Nice to have a chill out evening away from video editing. I know that one well, Lyndon. I do know that one very well. David, I'm a starting Rob. I had noticed, Dave. I had noticed. I wonder who is 150 on the 12th. I'm presuming you're directing that at Aaronville, Paul. Mam's fine, Dan. Thank you very much for asking. So yeah, once again, and I'll probably mention it a few times during. We will probably mention it a few times during the evening. Link above. Get your votes in for the moderator awards, and vote for anybody but us, please. Mav, it's the rose-coloured glasses, mate, but I switched to 1080 and it still fuzz, which is fine while you're on. Yeah, cheers, bro. No, but it's at 1080. Okay, that's a bit weird.
Depends what size of a telly, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a 50-inch telly here, and when it's on 1080 here, it looks as blurry as anything. David, we were playing 10-pin last night, a poorly 110 scratch score.
Well, it depends how long it has been since you bowled, to be fair. I dread to think what my score would be if I went now.
Little Brenton's are about quarter of my monitor. Yeah, well, when I'm on, you really want it about that big, really. Dion, you remembered me. That's lovely, thank you.
Of course we did, darling. Rob obviously sometimes does forget, but his is his brain injury. But yes, I did notice your name and know it's been a little while, so it is great to have you back in. But like we always say, it's not a pressure to come in. You come in and go as you want, but...
And Aaronville, you can go do one, bro. Love you loads, but you can go do one. Grace, I'm on a 25-inch monitor as I am usually to watch you. Yeah, you're switching over to the 25 when Grace gets on, you mean? At the moment you're working off one of those little old black and white 5-inch tellies, yeah? Nah, Mav makes me 200 next year. Well, you're not that far ahead of Jason then, are you? Because he's just had his 100th birthday. And I'm not letting that lie. I'm keeping that. Little Britain, I think it's just the uneven lighting, especially the background. And no offence, I don't need a full screen view of you. Yeah, cheers, mate. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Love you too. Dion, I've not been well, sorry. Don't apologise.
Hope you're doing better now.
Yeah, please don't apologise. Attendance isn't mandatory. And even if people come in late or leave early or whatever, please don't feel you have to apologise. Mav, did I seriously hear Grace being rude? You mean compared to the comments you've made on YouTube about Grace?
Mav, dear.
Shall we read it out for the group?
Should we weed?
Shall we read it out for the group?
Can do.
Right,
Newton, evening, Rob and Grace and everyone in the chat. Rob, have you been here before? I think you have.
Yes.
I was going to say, I think you have. 5-inch telly is good size, says Aaron. It's Kevin! Been doing battle at York Xmas Market. Oh my God, was packed. Jesus. We've always said about going. We haven't gone to Chester for a few years, have we, with the cameras? Must do that again. It is a good size. Oops.
So, yes. Mav's comment in our latest video, which is entitled about Grace trims the bush. So Mav's replied, Grace trims the bush again, you hairy beast. So Mav, who you know...
Fancy moving it? I've got someone on my legs, so...
I'll put it over to you for a second. Mav, you're in the trouble. 5-inch telly's a good size. Yeah, cheers, Aaron. Kev, hi, Rob and Grace. It's Kevin doing Battle Market.
You didn't hear me go, Kevin!
Is a good size. Yeah, cheers, Aaron. Go for it. At least I wasn't on about coming in. She's got better taste than that, mate. Little Britain, David thinks I refuse to play regularly, so I always lean on beginner's luck. You look like Blofeld there. When he's sitting down and he's got the cat.
Oh.
So if I do that, I expect you to die, Mr. Bond.
I'm not supposed to be the other side of the chair spins around.
Mav, yes, look, and such beautiful hair. He's seen your bush?
No, I'm going to behave on what I was going to say there.
No, don't behave. As long as it's not swearing.
No, were you not what I'm thinking? What you even said last
I can't remember.
night? You're just talking about bushes.
Yeah. I don't remember last night.
No, but we also said it to Mam.
What? Oh, yeah.
I don't think I should say that.
No, that's sharing too much.
Yeah, so...
Lyndon, do you want to borrow a strim at any time?
You know, there's plenty of room on this layout for you guys to be buried. Trust me, I will have another list for who's getting buried on the layout.
Paul Woods hires a JCB for Mav. Yeah, I think you're right there, Paul.
Oh dear, not a crane.
JCB to dig. A crane doesn't dig.
You need a crane to lift him up.
That's true.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, Paul, can you order a crane as well? One of those super big ones that you have to get in for lifting ships and stuff. It takes some time these days at Little Britain. She's got used to me now. Richard says hello, Grace and Morgan.
Hey. Somebody ain't gonna say hello.
Mav, last night, Rob, you really needed to shave down there. He's just getting deeper and deeper into this hole, isn't he? You know, you can have to dig so deep.
I'm quite happy, but clearly he must be thinking of a man he said that to.
Yeah.
Is that what it is, Mavi? Is it just another Rob and you just got confused?
Last time he saw it, his flares were in fashion. Someone played 300 today. He's age 17 in the Youth England team for 10 pin bowling. First time witness to a live max 300 score. Sweet.
What's his name? I do still keep up with the JTE tour and things like that, so...
Oh.
He's probably gone to the academy as well.
There might have been some buzzing. Grace has left another phone by the...
It should be off.
It's not.
Well, it should be.
I don't care what it should be. It wasn't.
Well, it should be. Nobody actually mentioned it, to be fair. Do you want to turn it off then, just so can thingy battery life?
Does that look off, guys? No.
Confucius say, when in hole, dig up. Sorry, got distracted by Strictly. What's going on?
You don't want to know, Dave.
Highs a 500-ton crane for Mav.
That's it, Paul. Mav, I did warn you, Rob. I don't give it tonight after today. Maybe I'd better shut up today. Oh, shut up, you tart. It's funny as hell. Keep them going.
Not allowed to say name without his permission or his mother's permission. I probably do know who it is, to be fair, if he's on the social media, because like I say, I do follow it, so...
Little Britain
But I
looks
get
about
that.
looks out 5 hours by my clock. Is Ray still in? Ray, are you still in the chat, buddy? Or maybe he's gone away from the computer.
I remember witnessing my first 300.
Gizmo! One amazingly intelligent gadget builder. Or gizmo builder. Hi both, it looks pretty chill in the rail room this evening. Oh, it certainly is. And Hermitage Road. Hi everyone, welcome in, bud. So Mav, don't shut up. He's going to start snoring in a minute.
He's asleep. His eyes are closed.
Bah!
Oh, you meanie! Oh! You always get it. You always do. I don't. You always get to the grounds. It's like we come downstairs, guys, for a breath of fresh air. And he's taken to going at the top of the sofa while he waits for us. And he'll get up for me and just follow me upstairs, and Rob will stay there and then he'll do what he just did. You did just jump him though. And did you say good evening to Hermitage Road Pete as well?
Yes, I did.
Well, you didn't even hear me say my usual Kevin, so... Do I need to mention Mav locked in the shed? Grace, great to witness a max 300. If I build 300, I'll definitely tell you. Yeah, you need to. Like I said, 289, that was my closest, but it wasn't in Sanction League, it was practice. But yeah, I remember watching my first. He was Team England and everything at the time, Chris, many years ago. And I remember watching his. I've seen a couple at nationals and things as well. Nasty Rob, Paul Morgan.
No,
He does it to him all the time. Huh? I know exactly who Paul is talking about, and the fact that the two of you don't really disappoint me.
What have we missed? What have we missed? What have we missed?
I don't know. My brain's not with it, to be fair. Hire a crane.
I call Libra.
Ah!
No, lost us.
I'm lost.
And
Was that Chris Barnes? No. No, Chris. What was his surname? His mum was part of a league, and his brother. What was it?
oh no.
Jeez, what was this? This was like when I was playing, so that was what? When did I start there? 2006. Good few years ago. I can't think of his names. Standel. That's it, Chris Standel. Because his brother was as well, and his mum was part of the league as well. I've seen, like I said, I've seen a couple of nationals and that as well. Ian 71 model Heisenbahn TV. Good evening, Ian. Can I assume Germany way? I guess. Very good evening. I don't think I've seen your name before, so a very big welcome. I don't know if you've been a lurk or anything, or you've just come across us, so a very
Yes.
good evening to you. Jump.
Oh, Eindhoven. Ooh. Quick look at this.
Right.
Read the comments for a minute.
Yeah. Now you put them back up.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
One. Just bidding an old 040 on Fleabay, which I want to convert into a GWR shunter. It's a model my dad bought me when I was 13, 48 years ago. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, he's got moving vehicles on his
Oh,
layout.
cute doggy. Yes, Ray, this is Morgan. He is on some of our episodes. And Rob was mean to him and woke him up.
Anybody wants to jump on that link I've just shared, that is Ian's. He's actually got moving vehicles and that on his layout. That's quite impressive. That's gorgeous, that is.
Is that LEDs as well?
Yeah.
Oh, you've got a military base.
Did you read the gizmos below it?
Hi guys, I'll be doing at Sheffield Epsom exhibition in May next year. Some new stuff to see. Oh, okay. So we're not doing many exhibitions. We've obviously got Model Rail Crew.
So you jumped to David's and you've missed those out.
I know. It's because I was trying to... My brain was just not working. Oh yeah, cute doggy.
The map says the 12th, guys, the 12th.
Oh, you're from Holland? Oh, okay. The 12th. Huh?
That's what map says.
The 12th, guys, the 12th. Birthday? To be fair, Mav, I thought today was Thursday. So getting anything out of me is like not going to work.
Ray, you like my O-gauge layout, Grace and Rob. Ray, we love all of your stuff. It is gorgeous. Yours and your mum's imagination just knows no bounds, buddy. It's incredible. Actually, if someone can share Mum and Son Train Railpath link, please.
And your typing is coming. I did get your message today, darling. And I think your typing is coming on absolutely amazing. I would do you a heart, but Morgan's leaning on my arm.
If the 040 Holden Tank, David, it's a decent representation for the Swindon work shunters from the earlier 20th century.
Can I borrow your hand? I always do Ray a heart, but I could only do it with one.
No, tough.
Nah.
Yes. You're still confusing us, Mav.
No, his birthday. It's
Oh,
his.
Oh.
It's the old git's birthday.
Okay. So it's Mav's 75th.
He's older than Jason.
175th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get it right.
Moving vehicles, just like Miniature Wonderland. Think I may get a Polar car system for a vehicle on my layout, maybe. I'm thinking about it on the next one, to be honest, Aaron. I think it looks incredible. But yeah, Ian's layout there is quite a good representation of it. Just sub to the last channel. Thank you. Mav's birthday's on the 12th. Oh, a Christmas layout. Oh no, I haven't seen that yet, Ray.
When did you post that one?
Let's have a quick look. Can you get the comments for a minute?
I saw your mum's pictures from Thanksgiving though. Did you guys have a good one? Work A, MIJ, car motion, Weissman, yes. Oh, is that what you've used? Because what's the other one that we've got that does the controlling? What's the system they use over here a lot for the moving of the... Is it monorail or something?
No, Faller's the big one, isn't it?
Oh, Fuller.
Faller.
Whatever it is. Email in the chat. Did you mean to do that, Mav? And thank you, Chris, for posting Mum and Son's page.
Hey everybody,
Oh.
Mum and Son Train Rail fan.
Alright.
So, and we're actually caught up with comments. I'm very amazed with myself. It's an old trying 040 from the early 70s. If I pull it off, pictures will be shared. Oh, brilliant, David. Look forward to it. People use Magna Rail, Faller, or Weissman. So
Oh, that's it, Magna
I was
Rail.
close, monorail. I meant Magna Rail, yeah. And Faller, you know, and Weissman. Maybe on the next thing of David Junction. I do love them. I really do. And like the little people on the bikes. In my monorail shed, I now have a shed to build. If there's room, I'm nicking Miniature Wonderland's airport idea, but with a small corgi diecast Thunderbirds. Oh, I haven't checked it out. Has anyone seen Pete Delft Junction's latest video? He got a £50 corgi box. I haven't actually caught it yet. I saw it on Facebook earlier. He's done the video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to have to check because I know I'm not getting notifications again.
I'll be always for Christmas light. We're going to have to make sure we double check then, because I think we might have missed that one. Morgan looks so chilled. He starts snoring.
We will take a look, Ray.
But we are lucky. He's very good when we've done live streams, isn't he? He comes in here and he knows it's... He's always been so chilled.
It's not sleep.
Isn't he? He looks it.
No.
Oh, he's chilled anyway.
Just growling in his sleep earlier. Just laid down by the side of my leg. His head tucked under the blanket. And oh my god, whatever this dog was, he was growling at it good and proper.
Oh, he's funny. Probably the Polly Loco had one of those in the 70s. Yeah, I watched it today. I haven't seen it yet.
Little Britain, I just installed and tested OBS Studio in preparation for future live streaming. Brilliant, well done, Little Britain. If you get us stuck, we can help you with the basics. But if you got a better knowledge than us, you can help us.
And Jason may have figured a way to get people in, so hopefully if we can get some help from him, we might be able to start getting people in again.
Has lights hanging from the roof as well. Cool.
Oh, no way.
We've got to see this. Aaronville, Fawley used copper wire to follow rather than the Magna Rail chain, which is under the layout. So follow might be a better idea for us. I wouldn't get one because you're not saving anything if half the models you neither need do not want.
It's a hard one, isn't it?
But you can always sell the ones you don't want.
Fala and car motion, Weissman, car motion, yes, on my layout. Oh, okay. We'll take a proper look at it later, Ian. Well, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh.
But we
That's the
will
point.
take a look.
I didn't hit subscribe on it actually.
Oh, there we go.
Subscribe.
Let's see if we can get you some more subscribers as well.
Let's have a look. Well, he's had 4 in the last few minutes.
Good. Thank you, guys. Oh, yeah, look at it there. It's like a wire and then...
OBS seems okay. I got it recently. Yeah, we use it all the time now. We like, and speak of the devil, and he's sure to appear. It's the man who's heading towards 101.
104.
Yes, that definitely appeals to the ADHD in me. David, I bought 3 of the Polylocus and try and arrange them. One of them I put the new 040 chassis from Smoky Joe underneath one of the bodies. Yes, welcome in, Jace. And again, whilst the man is here, the moderator awards, going back to the link that's in the top of the chat, you've only got a few hours left. Jason, if you want to put a description in of what the prize was, I can't remember. I know it's a train set. 1 vote per form. You cannot vote for Flymo because he won last year. Don't vote for us. And there is a prize of a train set, and I know Jason will describe it in a minute, but I can't remember it.
I'm spinning. Sorry, Morgan.
Check out Lakeside versus RGJ Junction. Use a different one on each. Why don't you put a link in, Mav? Aaronville, Magna Rail uses magnets to follow rail. Follow is easier, has power in the cars themselves, although follow hasn't. People on cycles. Yeah, the only thing about that, people on cycles, £32 for one little model.
Oh, for God's sake, I'm spinning again.
Well, a gift from the Hornby 70-year anniversary, and although the Loco is rather toy-like, the chassis turns well. Wayne Model Builder, the man of the hour. I do hope everybody jumped over to Wayne's when he was building and painting the Hawk for us, and obviously again thank you, Wayne, for putting that, because it's the first time I've been able to say it so you can hear it. Thank you very much, especially the detail for the tail number. That's much appreciated, my friend. Little Britain, I'm thinking main will and go. We'll send pick of the prize. Okay, mate, and I'll show it on the camera. That's a much better view. Well, if I do that, actually, that's a much better view, Grace.
Thank you. I'm not winning with
Oh, Everard Junction. Yes, his is class in it, Mav. It really is class.
Graham Falston has as well, doesn't he?
Yes. And
I'm
Graham did. Graham did. What was that driving view from the top level? Didn't he? Or, at top level of a double-decker bus.
Did you say double lecker?
Double-decker, you.
It sounded like you said double lecker.
Go back that way. And Digger Evans just nipped in to say hello. Hello, Digger. Hope you're keeping well. No worries if you have to shoot off. Not a problem, buddy. And Snowy.
Hi, Snowy.
And how is
Loki.
Morgan's adopted brother doing? Well, not quite adopted yet, but when they meet each other. Rude. Who's rude? Oh, me. For turning Grace, you mean? Yeah. No worries, Rob. I guess I missed the joke, Grace.
Huh?
Missed the joke on what?
I don't know. I think I have too.
The best layout I've seen on YouTube is Stroley Central. Again, Jason, you have the power. Put a link in.
Link it up. Link it up.
Feel free to share links. I don't know how many times we can say it. Share links. Whether that's people like Everard Junction or even the new starters, especially the new starters. Rob, the correct name for a decker, dual level bus, is described by a number of drivers, including my dad.
Oh, pardon me, guys. Was that
Oh.
better than Jason's?
I'll take your word for that, Mav. Because my uncle was a bus driver as well. And his bus and him were in... Oh, I think it was Holiday on the buses. Based in North Wales. Move camera so we can see all three of you. We can't get it far back enough.
Okay.
We can't get it far back enough to see all of us,
You
buddy.
set me spinning again.
It's no longer an active layout. Ah. He's fine. Been living up to his name today. Good. Good, as long as he's keeping you on your toes. Oh, Grace, more tea, Vicar.
You want some?
Picture sent. Right. Let's turn this into airplane mode so no notifications come up.
You had to move.
So what we have, the train set as the grand prize, and good luck to whoever wins it, is, if I can get this right, and I do apologise about the buzzing, no, other way, is the GWR high-speed train set. So that's a cracking prize. Now that is coming from West Hill Wagon Works, who have sponsored the Moderator Awards. And it's obviously Mark Donegal, Dad, and Jason Barnabas Junction who've organised them. So major thanks to all three of those. We possibly won't be in the live stream tomorrow night because we're working. So if someone wants to give us a shout, we'll try and join it if we can. But if someone will give us a shout, just to let us know who's won as well, because it'd be nice whoever's won that we put a little bit of an announcement up congratulating them, wouldn't it?
Oh, for God's sake,
Jesus
pardon
H.
me.
Christ.
I think Mum's right. There was too much garlic on those chops.
As a former bus driver, can confirm we call them Decker. Just a camera a bit to the left, you no need to move it back.
You might be able to squeeze us in.
Yep, that works well.
Lean this way a bit. You might stop me spinning.
Mine. Shame I have zero chance to win it.
You
You're a
never know.
moderator.
Nice, I remember.
You're a moderator, Matt. There's every chance you could. I remember when that train set came with two coaches, not just one. But they're the same for the other sets like the Scotsman and Mallard used to have three. Aaronville, the picture's fine just as it is. So should we turn it back onto Grace then?
Well, Morgan's been more in the show because he keeps moving the chair so it keeps spinning
How
around.
can he move the chair?
Because he moves his weight and he shifts it and it starts spinning.
So now you're calling my dog a fatty. Too much garlic on my chops. No vampires tonight. Nope, no hickeys. Ian says, sorry, I have sea rails markling. Sweet. Rob, keep leaning to your left. I'm quite happy off the camera, Mav. I am quite happy off the camera.
I'm really going off, Mav, tonight.
Aaron, move your seat closer to Grace. Ooh, no, I might catch something, Aaron.
Oh, pardon me. This is like Jason, except mine ain't through Bailey's.
Does it taste of garlic, does it?
Yes. This is why I think there might have been a bit too much garlic.
Moneybrook Junction, Mark and Lisa. Evening, guys. Hope everyone's okay. Yeah, we're all right. It's just Grace burping down the camera
Rob,
constantly.
have you seen where Morgan's leg is? That does not look comfy. His back leg.
This one?
Yeah. I'd love if he put it back like stuff you.
He doesn't care, does he?
He doesn't. He's out for count. I know I'm boring, like, but thanks, Morgs.
He is one of the most chilled dogs I've ever known.
Like I said, he's always been good when we do lives, hasn't he?
So yeah, get those votes in. Links at the top. And if you know anybody else that hasn't voted yet, share the link to them.
I have
Nag 'em.
voted. I have finally voted.
Little Britain, only Brits can say the phrase too much garlic. Oh hell no. There's no such thing as too much garlic. Hello, love.
Hi, love. Oh, are you saying hey too? You woke up.
Welcome to my last ever RGJ live. Well, it was probably by the time it finished and Grace has banned me. Mate, you ain't that lucky. You're stuck with us. And if you try and unsubscribe, we'll haunt you.
You know, we'd all worry if...
And welcome inside. Good to see you, buddy.
We'd all worry if Morgan came out with, hello. Wait, I was both saying it there.
Oh, weather. Just had a Vindaloo curry.
Ooh.
Burned on the way in and it's going to burn on the way out.
Oh,
Hello, love.
I can't hear it any other way now.
Now, I will lean in for this. For anybody that thinks we're going nuts, Model Rail crew, we've driven over there. Simon's flown over from his place. They're in the back of my car, him and Captain Static.
I'm glad you said that then.
And Simon has got the back window down. All these women walking down the street, 30 mile an hour, and Simon's out the window going, hello, love.
And Simon's shouting, bus.
Yeah, bus
car.
anchors.
Bus
Anchors.
I almost said it then.
Chris, I like that French pan fried chicken dish with 36 cloves of garlic in it. Oh, that sounds nice. Do you want to swap anyway? Because you need to be over here.
I know, but he's so cute. He's sleepy. Well, do you want to put the camera off me for a minute so I can just have a...
No, because you just...
Yeah, but you can have it after, can't you? Well, it's on me. That's what I'm thinking. I want to swap for a minute then.
Hi, Mr. Wolf. Nuts. Too late. What's too late? Mav, what would be awesome if Ajay is just outside the door right now and it bursting shouting, hello, love. That would be funny, wouldn't it, Mav?
Mark was the naughty one. Who were?
Rollocks.
It was like being in a vehicle
Mark,
with two kids.
Mark wasn't shouting out the window. Thank God.
He did.
No, he didn't.
He did when we went past. He shouted, bus.
Dan, I think you're going nuts. Rob, you have little faith in us. We know you're ready nuts. I wrote the book on it, Dan. And certainly right up your treat. I presume there's an S missing somewhere there, Mav.
I don't know. On there, behind. Your coffee that's also going cold that I lovingly made you.
Which I've drunk.
Oh, okay. That's a surprise. You can't blame me for thinking that.
Nope. Oh, I've still got that song stuck in my head.
Which one?
Believer by Imagine Dragons. Don't know why. It's really got that song stuck in my head this week. Jump in evening, Grace and Rob and Grace and Morgan. I hope you had a good week. I hope it's not too cold in the shed. It's not too bad actually. How the hell is it 18 degrees in here?
The heat was a bit early,
Oh,
but it's not like where we've been fighting to get it up. It was 12
Aaron,
degrees.
you said you were crazy nuts too late. Oh yeah, I am totally.
It was 12 degrees when I came in compared to 4.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's why we've put the live a bit earlier, because basically it boils down to we didn't know how cold it was going to be.
Well, he looked so cute when he looked that way. He's like looking into the camera.
And the other thing to bear in mind is next week, I think Brian might be live.
Yes, first one of the month, isn't it?
Not 100% sure. So our one will be a bit later. Rob, is the layout working? Yes, it is, Simon. And now I'm confused as to why you've asked that. And no, I'm actually worried as to why you've asked that.
Well, are the points working, Rob?
Yeah. Well, they were until some furball decided to rearrange the wires.
But
Aaronville, nope.
How did some furball rearrange the wires?
Mav, Imagine Dragons are awesome. Claire took me to see them some years ago in Nottingham for my birthday. Oh, no way, mate. I think the race. David, insane winter temps. 12 degrees on the south coast outside. SJ, why are you not running trains then? Because we're talking to people. This way.
Well, Morgan's sleeping. He's not doing a lot, actually.
And to be fair, on this layout, it is extremely noisy.
We're definitely going to change things, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. Anyway, you can talk. Why aren't you running trains instead of selling trees? Mr. Danish Bacon. No, Aaron. No, no, no.
Oh, that wind's picked up a bit though, isn't it? Not
Rob,
run
you're
out
a
of the
slacker.
end.
Choo choo. That's polite to what you've called me before, Si. Aaron thinks I'm really going to fall for it.
One of these.
The train's not running, SJ, because they don't have train and running shoes. Yeah, we do. We've got them on. Mab,
I don't.
have you seen the state of the layout behind Grace? No room for trains. It's clear.
Excuse me?
That
That's
behind,
the farm!
That's the farm.
Even though it's not gonna be the farm, but that's the original farm.
Well, it is going to be the farm.
Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, but I'm gonna do a lot of changes to it, aren't I?
The actual track is perfectly clear.
Well, the top outer line.
Got the comments running it.
And Timber, good evening. Oh, at least you spun me around the right way.
I think I just showed that on the telly, didn't
What?
I? It was in
I
my hand.
don't think you did.
Oh, well, I don't.
Glares at Aaron. I don't mind. But yeah, I will get to it in a minute, guys. I'm just waiting for Rob to finish, and then I'll have, and then we'll do a bit more on the hill. Although, seeing that there, I might have some weeds there. That's landed there, but I might keep that there.
I untangled your mess.
Excuse me?
Yes, seriously. You're the one that moved the bloody camera.
Are you trying to get it on?
No. All the trains are upstairs, aren't they? I haven't got any down here.
Yeah, but I could grab them quickly.
Shut up. Like I said, much better view.
You have to cut the comments now, sorry.
Is the dog asleep yet?
Somebody keeps disturbing him.
No, you're not asleep.
Somebody jumped him massively.
All the white cups and stuff. Okay, it might be clear, but we still won't be able to see them. We haven't got the camera plugged into it, and the trains are upstairs, to be honest, Bob. David, excuse us, pie, mash and peas for dinner, maybe back later. No worries, Dave, enjoy.
Ah, but is it pie and mash like down to... Oh no, and peas, that'll be the northern pie and mash, won't it?
Looks like Dr. Evil's stroking pet on lap. No, it's...
Spin me round, let me do it properly. They always start at the back and spin round, don't they? No, not that fast! Not that That is like Dr. Evil. Next thing it's going to go up and down. Oh. Morgan don't like this. It's the way his head keeps going back. Oh, I'm dizzy. It was the way he kept looking back at the camera as it went. It beat you. Oh my God, I don't know what way of spinning. Jesus Christ.
Simon, Grace is a better view.
Oh.
Grace
Oh,
is...
look at Sissy.
What?
Oh, look at this Sissy.
What? What did you say?
I'm dizzy, but he is. He got up me as he was. Ooh. I saw him trying to get up and he was like leaning.
Grace is a better view than you, Rob.
Ooh.
Did Grace just ask Rob if he was trying to get it on?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dan, how much do you love Flying Scotsman and Mallard, Rob? I think you know the answer to that, buddy.
Fun.
Mark and Lisa are having a chippy as the dog throws up. Whee! This is where Grace gets sick, poor Morgan.
Oh, we didn't do it. Come on, we got to do it.
Keep going, Rob. Taking Betsy Roberts first. Grace or the dog.
Come here.
Sure, Jeff, shout if you want to go faster.
What's me?
Paul gets a sick bag out. Moneybook left hunting. Grace has just wet herself. Wouldn't be the first time, would it, Jeff? Aaron, I'm dizzy watching. Dara, good evening. I hope you are keeping well. Ivo, doing that with the cats is fun, but they stumble away like a drunk.
Should we actually try this like they do then? Because you turn round and it's like, good evening, everybody.
Gotta be done, John, on a Saturday night too, right?
Oh,
Yeah, we're not getting a chance now to visit our favourite chippy, have we?
no. He's made you dizzy, hasn't he? It was the way he tried to get off me and you could see he was like this. Oh dear, we're going to put it on you for a minute. That'll be another one for Brian, won't it? Or me and Morgan being taken on a ride.
And Andrew Shortbread Express. I heard you doing trains and chats.
That's clever.
What? Hey, Morgan. Morgan. Blech.
Brian's getting his foot tonight,
Morgan,
isn't he?
go. Blech.
This is what happens when you're I
Blech.
literally felt like that scene in Austin Powers. I wonder if Brian can do that, if he clips that and then gets the Austin Powers scene where he's spinning round and it goes up and down.
No, because you'll get a copyright strike.
He's not monetised.
It doesn't have to be monetised, you still get a copyright strike.
How do people get away with it all the time?
Where are we?
That was locomotive shed. Good.
I've already read that.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Grace, too hairy for Dr. Evil. He's bald. He's on about your hair again.
Well, he's actually on about Morgan's hair. He's got barely any on his belly, bless him.
Why are you playing with his bits?
I'm not. I'm going
You
beside
just moved
it.
his bits.
I'm going beside it. Bless him. He's got hardly any hair there. It's so soft though. His leg's like a baby's bum. He's soft. And he's looking at me like, what on earth are you going on about? He's not impressed, is he?
No. Smoke gets in your eyes, Rob. Nice dog. Nice dog. Yeah. Messenger Centre on Pre-Scotsman and Mallard Edition, by the way. Did Trevor attend last A3 or A4 Anonymouses? No, I think he's actually leading that meeting, mate. Dude feeling sick now. Do you want to puke over Grace?
Oh, it was funny.
Ugh.
I felt so dizzy. I didn't know which way I was spinning at one point.
There you go.
I wonder how dogs feel. Like, if they do feel exactly. He did look like he was walking sideways.
Like that bird. I said to the one we rescued in our old house down the road when it was drunk.
Oh yeah, because it had a
Yeah, we had. There's a house we used to live just a bit away from here, and autumn, winter time. Obviously, you got the berries on the trees, and this bird had been eating the berries and it got drunk. Phoned up the RSPB. They couldn't really help. The best piece of advice was stick the bugger in a box till the next day, make sure he's got water, and he's going to just wake up with one hell of a headache. I'll have a look at Messenger in a minute, Dan. Actually, while I think about it, let's have a look. I just thought about something. Come on, zoom in, you git. GWR, must be trying. Bear with me. Oh, excuse me. It's that one, isn't it? Yeah, so if anybody wants a... Oh, I can't do it. Where are we? Better view. That is a better view of the actual train set, which is been donated by West Hill. Mav, have you ever seen a dog that ate a block of resin? Stoned as hell. No, I can't say I have.
Nobody likes eating all the plastic things.
Yeah. Dan, in a box with water, the RSPDA need to update the info to copy in a full English for drunks. Very true indeed. Thanks for the sub at Dora's Locomotive Shed. Yeah, guys, feel free to share these links. You know, we always promote that. For those that are new in the chat, we should have done a bit of housekeeping, really, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
You will find that our streams aren't like most. You know, they talk a lot about trains because they know a lot about the stuff.
Don't know anything.
We're a very non-politically correct channel on our live streams. Not so much in the videos, they're fairly clean, apart from the titles, obviously. But we have a lot. We're welcome to have a lot of innuendos in the chat. We don't allow swearing directly because we did get punished for that quite some time back. Not even like starred out swearing or anything like that. Listen to our moderators, the ones in blue with the spanners next to them. They'll guide you. Don't go overboard. We have had it before.
Yeah.
We like the innuendos, but keep them directed away from Grace directly. And just have a laugh and chill out. And if you've got an interesting channel, one of the mods will share a link because we love sharing people's links. Yeah, time to write Xmas cards soon.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
we were talking about it today. We've got a friend over in Italy, and obviously got last post dates. That's the words I was looking for. Shut up, Aaronville. Don't take the mickey before you get that in there. And we've got to get a card for her sent away as well.
What was the film where the dog ate
Gizmo, you're way too far ahead.
My brain's just not braining.
Gizmo Builder, will Santa be bringing anything for the layout? Unknown. We've not written to Santa yet. Dara's link shared. What was the film where the dog ate something that went stiff all over his body? I think it was something about Mary. Not sure. But I think you should stop watching Pornhub, Dan. Or as we say in Scotland, good old-fashioned patter. Exactly, Andre. And if anybody that's good humour, it's the Scottish. I have to say that. Don't listen to me. I'll guide you along a very steep and rocky path. Yeah. Dan, or was it the dog ate some drugs and passed out?
What on earth have you been watching, Dan?
Apart from Pornhub, what's the other favourite channel you've been watching? Ian's laughing. You have a lovely channel. Thank you so much, Hermitage. That's really appreciated, buddy. And we have an amazing family in you guys. We will always say this channel is not us, it's you. It really is you guys. It's you guys that make it. Those that have stuck. Oh my God, I've just thought of something.
Did it hurt?
I think Dan was the one that mentioned it last year. Next week. 2 years.
Jesus.
2 years since we started ripping everything out.
Blimey neck. I'm
You're going for
spinning
spinning again. You can't blame the dog this time.
No.
But yeah, almost 2 years we've been going, and it's you guys that have stuck with us that have made it what it is. Will you put your leg down, please?
Huh?
You. Right. Andrew. I like his channel. Down to earth. I'm a true beginner to earth. I like asking lots of questions for those in the model railway world. Yeah, and we'll echo that. If you do have any railway related questions, feel free to ask them. We don't know about it, but there's a great bunch here that do, and they are full of knowledge. Grace, you can't use the excuse of your brain not braining. That's Rob's excuse. Dan Subtadaro, Timbersurf, sharing Dan's. Thank you. Lyndon, brilliant channel, great couple, and checked on me when I was missing out here for a while. I much appreciate it. We do that as best we can, Lyndon, because you know we do get
emails.
Not everyone. As best we can, or if we know somebody that's in contact with that person, because it's not that we expect you to be in the live streams, but when you've been missing for a while, if you don't want to come back to the live streams, that's fine. As long as you're all right, that's all that matters. Right, so Grace has got a leg over. Oh, sorry. Dan, I will remind you, it's the 5th of December at 2 years on it. Is that it? Is it?
Maybe
Thank
we
you very
should
much,
get
Dan.
another ticket.
So that's Wednesday.
Maybe we should get another ticket with David Junction on.
Yeah, could do. Thank you for the reminder, Dan.
Did I get you that for Valentine's?
I can't remember. Congrats, 2 years of innuendos. Animal. Yeah, I can take that one, Aaron.
Enamel.
2 years.
Jesus.
And to think we started this channel off purely for us to record our own adventure, not to gain subs or anything like that. And then come April 2023, we start getting the comments like, oh, I've come from Barnabas Junction. And we're like,
Who's that?
what's a Barnabas Junction? Because we didn't know YouTube.
Barnabas,
whatever. 105 years old. And then it was obviously Jason over at Barnabas Junction who'd actually dug our tiny little 414 subscriber channel, which we weren't expecting that anyway. And then by the end of that week, that 414 had grown to over 1,000. And it was amazing. And obviously we started the live streams and everything like that. And it's been a hell of a journey for both of us.
and in 2 years we've had 2 lines running, down to none, down to 1, down to none, down to 1, and half the season.
Geraint Pin, well done for keeping busy with your good work. Thank you so much, Geraint. That's really appreciated. I remember the empty shed. Yeah, it was a hell of a mess, wasn't it? If you're going back to where there was literally nothing in the shed apart from damp walls all down the back here.
They were awful, weren't they?
And us ripping all the wood out and everything like that. And then me building all the boards.
You didn't record that bit, did you?
No. Where are we?
Slaps.
Morning. Hello, Jeremy. Hope you're keeping well, buddy.
You skip now.
Yeah, because they're talking to each other.
Paul slapping Aaron, that means we got our first bar fight. Fight.
Timber said 414 wasn't tiny. Aaron, that's what I'm doing my channel for. Logging what I do on my model railway. Not worried how many subs. Go for it, Aaron. Can someone share Aaron's, if they haven't already, share Aaron's channel link as well, please. Timber, I was 500 for 5 years. Little Britain, great to listen to while the Bacon model. Thank you very much, buddy.
And you mentioned Jason, but also Graham Folston. I know he doesn't post as much at the moment.
Oh yeah, Graham Folston was the other guy
He
that,
does.
if I remember, it was Graham that knocked us over 4,000, wasn't it?
Was it 3? I can't remember.
It was either 3,000 or 4,000. It was one or the other, and we were a good distance away from it. And he gave us a shout out on his channel, and it pushed us well past it. Dan, I was subscriber number 19, and Delph Pete was your first victim on my paid member. Yeah, Delph has Pete's certainly been around for a while as well. What cured the damp? Basically, ripping every last piece of damp wood out of it, replacing all the wood, but the damp was coming in through the roof, which was holier than anything. I'm so glad David's gone for food. I do apologise, David. Holier than anything, and then the shed roof was ripped off, replaced, and it's since been painted and sealed with waterproof paint. So there's no rain coming in that.
No, did you look up the footage for what that random pool of water was from?
No. Sounds like Mr. Grimm has a mate to chat to in Little Britain. Thank you very much, Timber. How's your mum and dad doing now, Rob? Yep. Mum's doing okay. She's, I would say, completely over this fall, isn't she? Dad's okay. He had a little journey to ED last week, overnight sort of thing, and we actually ended up taking him home, thankfully, or back to the care home. But yeah, he's doing okay now. Everything's sorted, thankfully. 2 years of changing scenes, but Grace's Mountains are still there. All I can say is purple tweezers. And yeah, that's the biggest thing. We were actually talking about it to somebody yesterday. We were talking about the scene of Grace's Mountains making an appearance during a live stream. And for those that weren't around back then, Grace was using purple tweezers to play with ballast. She was wearing a rather summery top. The camera was pointed in a certain direction, and it went straight down through her cleavage.
Cleavage.
I'm currently on 181 subs. Again, someone share Andrew's as well, please. If you want to see a little more behind the scenes, become a member. Yeah, by all means, there's no pressure, but if you want to become a member or a patron from 99 pence onwards, but again, it's no pressure at all. It's entirely your choice. Lyndon, I've got a few subs from being in here. Always appreciated. Nearly is that 100 or 1,000? 100. You're more than welcome, buddy. Simon, I'm off for the night. Have a great night, great evening, all. Rob and Grace. Hello, love.
Bye, love.
Bye, love. You take care, sight.
Night night.
Lyndon at night. Thank you very much, Chris. See a Danish says, Mav. We like valleys as well as mountains. Yes, but thankfully the valley hasn't made an appearance. Thankfully. Cleavage equals delicatage. Do you know Linda one more than me? I wouldn't even be doing videos if it weren't for RGJ Trains, so nobody blame me. Don't blame us, mate. We're just glad you got yours going. But if we can help support anybody the same way we were supported when we were growing our channel, you know, now these days we're not overly concerned about the numbers. It's more about people like yourselves. But if we can help anybody else's channel grow, we'll do it as best we can. All my work and agility out. Bye bye. Thanks to all. No worries, Ian. Thank you very much for popping in. I hope you've had a few more subscribers from our channel.
Good night.
And you take care. Grace, fire! Yeah, Grace setting fire to toilet, kitchen roll. I used toilet paper, didn't I? Last time I checked, I think it was 173 subs. Not checked analytics in a while. Ian, sub to you. Down at 176. Thank you, Chris. How many subs do you have to be before you can have members?
1,000 for that one.
Yeah, I think that's 1,000, Lyndon, to be correct. RGJ have never improved my subs. Get doing some videos.
You did a good live, and then you've done one since.
Hermitage Road, I'm up to 157 subs, thanks to you guys. Again, someone share Hermitage Road's link as well, please. Dan, and somehow I've accidentally ordered and paid for 2 N-scale Gordon Locos from Bachman Thomas range. Not as bad as me, Dan. I accidentally ordered and paid for a bleeding personalised registration plate once. But yeah, feel free to share links, guys. As long as the channels, all we ask is that your channel's sort of relevant to model trains. It doesn't have to be a layout, you know. If you just do servicing of trains, as long as it's train related, that's all we ask. Hermitage, 157 subs. Thank you so much. Chris is on the ball tonight. Really is. But yeah, we love trying to help other people out. But now we shall crack on, and I'm going to disturb Morgie just one more time. You can have super chat payments of 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours. Members at 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. Thank you very much, Dan. Ow.
You know what that is?
Old age.
I'm surprised he wants to cuddle you at the moment.
Well, he's just looked at you as if to say, why have you just kissed me on the head? Honestly, that's the look he gets.
Kisses.
He looks scared of you.
Grrr to you.
Oh, this collar stinks. And we're going to have to put up with this tonight.
I'm going to do this one day and it's going to break on me.
What are you doing?
Because it's angled again. I do need a new one. Well, we need to look for me a purple one, don't we? And so... But yes, I'm going to do a bit more on the hill, and I can also show you the mug collection.
Linda, I'm going to go on shortly. We'll be showing my old layout and starting the new one. Sweet. Sub to Hermitage. Got a personal goal of 200 subs by the end of the year. 24 videos ready. I was thinking of doing an advent video release, but not a bad idea. Lyndon, I'm very nervous about going on cam, but I do have a few sound decoders to fit. It should be interesting. We were terrified, Lyndon. Absolutely terrified. And you look back to my first appearance, it literally looks like I've got a rod up my back end and that's stiff.
Yeah.
Take that how you wish. John, just sub to your Hermitage. Have a look at the videos after the live.
Do you think somebody's my boy today?
Quite possibly.
And
Stephen Hermitage, he's that's interesting because he's playing about with any rail.
No, that's Deep Run Railroad,
No,
Mike.
it's not. Why?
No, that's he's created a playlist.
Oh, it's a playlist. I do apologise. That was a fail on my part.
You pass.
Lyndon, you don't need to be on camera. Exactly. I'm very rarely on camera. I don't mind my voice being seen. I know what you mean, Rob. I've done a few trial runs. But yeah, you don't have to go on the camera. If you can put a face to the name, it's all good. But if you can't, don't worry about it.
I can occasionally have to re-record because I stuff up my words, or sometimes we just leave it on.
Yeah, that's the other thing as well. If you are doing these videos, do what we do. Is that enough at the door?
I think so. But yeah, record it and then go over. Like I said, we sometimes have to take takes or just keep it in. We sometimes do, don't we, depending on what's happened. So, I'm not sure myself whether I should go the ever little mouldy raspberry root and not show my face. Alan Reynolds, very good evening, darling. Just back from the pub. Hi, all in the chat. And Dan had my first brew in the RGJ mug the other day. Received hand delivered again. Sorry I missed you. And now back in place on railway related mug shelf. I'm always your boy, Grace, says Mav.
You wish.
No, you're
Yeah.
my
So
man.
what I was gonna say to. What's that? You okay? Yeah. What I was gonna say was, if you do make mistakes on camera, don't edit them out, because it shows you make mistakes, and they're not mistakes. It's just a new way of learning not to do something. Timber dunk on cameras. Rob's very rarely on camera, but it was on camera in his first video claiming to be the lead in RGJ. Yeah. Aaron, at the start, Grace was more relaxed presenting. Now you both are. Stay natural.
Yeah, but I already have the experience from my portraits. And the biggest thing that's hard is when you're talking to that screen, especially live streams.
The biggest thing that's hard.
Oh, shut up. That's that, but not on the live. That's when the red light That's when the red light comes on at the end.
I just showed that on camera, definitely.
No, I think I actually missed your glasses falling down, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, what was I just saying? My brain's just gone. But yeah, I had the experience with the Prescott portraits, especially the talking to everyone and not having anything back. But I also did a lot of shows, a lot of singing, theatre and that, so I'm kind of more used of an audience, if that makes sense. It's still nervous, but I think the Prescott portraits really helped me because I was already on social media at that point. and then this has gone way above there. But bad boy Mav, give him a smack on the bottom for me. Paul, you're the bouncer tonight. It's easier when there is two to bounce between. Yeah, that's the other thing, Timber, isn't it? Of, you know, if I get stuck on something, I can just ask Rob, or Rob can ask me, or we can make a laugh that we've forgotten. So I do agree sometimes, even when you're filming, because you've got someone there that you can practically talk to as well, I would say it does make it easier. Just watch the first video again. Tried to do an intro, went to a train video the other day and couldn't do it for laughing. It's alright, it will come, bud, honestly. And Alan Pollard, very good evening. The knock on the door was me, says Simon. Yes, we're gutted we didn't get to see you. Mistakes are stepping stones to success, exactly. Lyndon, I find it hard to talk to camera when recording. In fact, I'm in a room alone talking to myself and trying not to just give up. Hence, I started with a live stream interview, my first. So yeah, that is the biggest thing, I think, is the weirdest thing, is any kind of conversation you usually have, you've got someone there looking at you, you get responses. And the live streams especially, it is really bizarre. It's like why the portraits, I have the background music on, because it just gives you something when you're on your own and you've got nothing, which obviously YouTube, it's funny, although I have found a playlist I can play. That is the strangest thing to take over. I said to you when I started, didn't I? It felt too weird having nothing and speaking, but not having anything back. But now it just comes naturally to the point that I just go on and on and on and on, and you guys get bored. So anyway, I'm going to flip it now. We're actually going to do something. Hurrah! So the one thing I will show, because obviously it's a bit different because we do have the bigger thing out today, but I finally sorted, if I've got that there still, me mugs. So obviously with the paints out, this is what I'm saying, it depends on what you're working on. At the moment, just a little temporary. We've got our different mugs there as well. So getting a little collection. And I have tried, when I've started doing certain products, I'll try and bring the stuff in. So we have our mug collection. God, that wind really got up on that. Oh, I need to get my basket. Oh, what's in my basket? Although I might turn the heater on for this one on the floor, because I think it might get a bit cold.
That's about 45 mile an hour.
Ugh. Just a little bit windy then. So just.
Where are you on the comments anyway?
I was bagging, wasn't it? 2 sets of me. Lynn hard to talk on camera. Yeah, so Paul, they had to get toughened lenses for the camera so Rob does not break them.
This is very true, Paul.
Do you know where I am now? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to read that one. So it wasn't...
Grace's portrait live are amazing, so relaxing, and she's not half bad. She's not half bad.
Huh? Who said that?
Matt. He doesn't like you tonight.
No, he wants to get buried.
Alan, live streams did help me lose my shy side. Today I don't care at all. Dan, for me, we're making a video and taking my mind, trying to edit as I go and plan the angle of my camera until there's time. But it's hard for the first hurdle, but once done a few times it becomes easier. Yeah, and the thing is, ignore the comments that we've had. Oh, it doesn't look professional, it doesn't sound professional and all this sort of stuff. If they don't like it, they can go do one, as far as I'm concerned.
To quote a certain, is it Roy Chubby Brown? Dilly Gaff.
Roy Chubby Brown.
No, it's not. Who is it? It's
Kent Bloody Wilson.
yeah. Well, he does another one. He's Santa Claus wears me bike.
Yeah. John Penny, yeah, Matt, her drawings are really good. She's very talented. Aaron, Grace, by the way, what's your next Metcalf? You haven't done one with donkeys.
No, but I stopped doing Metcalfs because we've not got anywhere to put them at the moment, didn't I? And I didn't want to make them up and risk them getting broken. That's why we kind of went off Metcalf for a bit.
Aaron, grass looks good. Snowy. When I first met you, I binge watched all your back catalogue of videos. As time goes on, you can see how much your confidence has grown. And you're still with us, Snowy? Jesus.
Yeah.
Lyndon, I can see what you mean. The lives are better. They were bloody awful. They really were. They're still awful now, but who cares? Simon, trust me when they say the wind is up. They're not joking.
Might's just out of Rob's behind.
Dan, did you get the Railway Model magazine with the free Metcalf race?
Not this one,
Why not?
because I completely forgot about it.
Send us a link, please, Dan.
It's probably already gone. So weirdly, I actually put this here for safekeeping, but I am wondering of keeping that there, you know. Because this is going to become like up the top, our weeds and things. I was really happy with how that's gone.
Yeah, just not too much.
No, down here.
Yeah, not too much.
What do you mean not too much? You can have weeds. It's not all going to be perfect grass, is it?
I'll do my rare update videos, never live streams, though I like seeing live streams and comments. No, Aaron. Dan, I managed to get the last one in the shop. Problem is, I'll end up buying more of the models now they include the Metcalf catalogue in with the magazine.
Problem is, they only do VOO as well, don't they?
Mab, what? That's insulting. She's not half bad artist. Sorry if I didn't type it right, but I'm busy wrapping up my shift. Trying to get himself out of the stock there. Dan, there's one channel I watch out, and over 4 years he went from silence and text to voiceover to some hands in shots eventually came in front of the camera. It comes with time. I have a second copy of the Metcalf cottage kit if you want it when passing. Yeah, the question is when passing. I mean, we could give you a shout if we're up your end of the woods because we got that that chippy just down the road from you, Dan. We've become friends with the people now. We've made arrangements so we can put an order in over the phone and collect.
Yeah, but then they go to the chippy and blame us.
Simon, keeping mistakes in videos as good as it gives streams videos authenticity. Exactly. You know, you can guarantee all these bigger channels. You can guarantee that they cut and edited mistakes out or refilmed it. But what's the point? Why not show the human side of it? I suppose for some, they don't want to see the unprofessional stuff, which is possibly why they don't subscribe to the likes of us. You need to point the camera downwards.
I'm not doing well with my camera angle today, am I?
No. And that's totally fine, because if they don't want to watch us, they don't want to watch us. It's not an issue at all. But we won't hide the mistakes we make.
Well, even in the latest one, when I was gluing the wall, I ended up...
And Paul Woods, don't forget to hit the like button. Yep, thank you very much, Paul. I missed that out, I do apologise. Pork you, Robin. What the heck have I done now, mate?
You're always done
Apart from
something
breathe.
wrong.
Dan, they do on occasion scale on Metcalf 2, Grace. One of the industrial scene was an N and double O. Alan, I've hit the like button too. Good shout, Alan. Hit that like button. Dan, I would hold on to it when you know you're around here. Or around next to an angle so you can possibly post it through your door if you're in work, and remember to put it in the car. No worries. Well, we seem to be working a lot over that way anyway. It just depends when we come into your town, mate. If we come into your town during sort of the lunchtime, which tends to be about 3 or 4 hours into the shift, then we can give you a shout. Obviously, we wouldn't get away with driving up to your house in a work vehicle. That's not exactly professional. John Penny, down the garage, YouTube, these mistakes and theirs, and I've had derailments and all sorts. It just makes it more authentic, in my opinion. Yeah, it's just like us when we've been running trains all day. We come to put them on a live or on a video, and then they start derailing.
God, I've got a real in my throat tonight. Squeaky.
Dan, just give me a shout when you're around. But around here on Sundays, Alex Dish Bar is closed. Dish Bar, I presume you meant Fish Bar, closed on Sundays. No worries.
Handy to know.
Aaron, I like seeing your mistakes. Makes me aware of what might become of my progress on the model railway. Thank you. Fire.
Well, we always said that with Metcast, didn't we? We're like, when I'm building it, just wait 5 minutes and then find out the mistakes I've made.
Yeah.
Never do it in time.
As Grace is building hers, make sure you're 5 minutes behind. Simon, there's also something going around YouTube known as the YouTube Easy Mode. As the and ums are kept in and you just raw unedited video. It's best way. Hermitage Road just gained 3 subs. Thank you all. You're welcome, Pete.
I don't think it would be us if we didn't have the ums and ahs in. I'm not doing that.
What's that?
I'm not zooming in.
Close that, please. Click on the Grace.
Yeah.
Grace, don't do that. Don't do that. Click on yours.
Oh, not on mine. Why am I not on mine?
Configure video.
I was doing so well.
Just takes time to catch up. Grace, close that window, please.
Oh, I thought I got rid of it.
No, you didn't. And now adjust the camera.
No, that's the bit I want to show.
Also, how many professional YouTubers would set fire to the inside of their shoot as well? This is very true, Simon. Or swear when they're telling viewers not to swear, and they actually swear on a live stream.
Sorry. I know you do that, but what can I do?
I am the and ums club. I had to edit my voiceovers like Edward Scissorhands. Leave man. Thanks all from the Urban Subject. Oh, you're welcome, Ian. You're welcome. Well, be careful. She's leading you up the trimmer's lane. Yeah, tell me about it. Good morning, all. Hello, Mark. You all right? No, Dan, you did not suggest a name. Trust me. It's Farmer's Hill. We haven't decided on street names and stuff yet, although we probably will.
Farmer's Hill.
Anyway, I'm not brave enough to do live streams. It's hard enough 10-pin bowling and every starts watching when you bowl 6 strikes in a row. That's just how it goes. Ouch.
Yeah, it is that pressure when you start getting more and people start watching.
Well, my bowling would be, again, how not to.
Yeah, but I don't know if I could go bowling without not at least having my own bowling shoes again, and I'd want my own bowling ball. Being a fingertip bowler and not anymore, it would just be too weird.
Everybody sing hello to it. Dan, I read somewhere that if you're live, you can have music, but it's a recorded video, no music. That can be copyright claimed. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, we won't. I'm not going to take the risk.
No, I have got a playlist that is actually, it comes up, initially it says copyright, but then you go into it and it says it's not a copyright because the person allows it as use for YouTube, but you have to be very careful. I did do that at a risk.
Coming up to 3 hours and 30 minutes to get your votes in for the Moderators Award. Again, I'll mention it again. I'm sorry if people are getting bored with it. Link above, pinned to the Moderator Award nominations. Sponsored by West Hill Wagon Works, organised by Mark, Donegal Dad, Jason Barnabas Junction. You cannot vote for Flymo. You can only vote for one person at a time on the forms. The votes need to be in by midnight tonight. And don't vote for RGJ. Link from the awards above. Thank you, Tibet. Trimmed earlier and now look at the growth. Aaron, once a fingertip bowler, you can't go back.
No, I don't know if I could do it now. I just have to two-hand and muck around.
Grace is doing her bushes. What the heck are you doing?
Well, I've got a big thing to do, so it's a lot to move.
You're going to say you've got a big bush to sort.
Yeah. And it's hard, so it's...
And speak of the devil, Donegal Dad's in the house. Don't worry, we were saying nice things about you, Mark.
It's hard and delicate, so you've got to be careful. It's getting
Mark's sipping a cider. Dan, was it the TMD or the TMD interior you guys won last year? Jesus H. Grace.
What?
Stop moving things around.
I'm trying to get it in a...
Yeah, well, they can't hear me over you. Making a noise. It was the TMD interior, the base, and like all the little cabinets and stuff. Yeah, Donegal Dad is the other partner in crime who organised the Model Rail Moderator Awards. Speaking of which, can someone please put a link up to Model Rail Crew as well, please? Aaron, great. That looks great. What materials are you using?
The modelling fibre from WW Scenics.
Donegal Dad Rail, and this is Mark on the Baileys. Oh dear. I should have had some more whiskey, shouldn't I?
Oh.
And Larry Bowman's back in the house. Welcome back in, Larry.
You still can.
Simon, Model Rail Crew. Yeah, thank you very much for that, Simon. Model Rail Crew, June 22nd next year. Organised. 23rd.
It's behind
Organised by our very own...
Oh, sugar. No, 22nd, you're right. Sorry.
No, thank you very much. Organised by our very own Jason of Barnabas Junction.
So what I'm doing here, the reason why I've got this is I'm holding it away to give it that, so it's not sticking to the wall.
Mark DD did take it off Jason. Jason has done all the work. Take credit where it's due, Mark. I'll send Morgan over there to bite you. Dan, speaking of subs, no Gav, Jimbo, Jake, Trevor in tonight. Has anyone heard from them?
Jimbo is very busy. He was in and sent a donation on the last one. Gav is busy this time of year.
Football.
And he said a third person. My head was...
Jake and Trevor.
Jake's been in last week, and Trevor... That's the point, Trevor wasn't in last week, was he? Should drop him a message if we've got his details, actually.
Yeah.
Or if anybody else has his details.
Yeah, drop them a message, see how they're doing, seeing if they're okay. Oh, I've got Flymo's number, haven't I?
Fly mode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can drop him a text. Unless he's getting hit by storms again.
Yeah.
Yeah, some Model Railway Sugar. Yes, Banker Show, just back through the door. Simon, 203 days, 13 hours, 32 minutes and 22 seconds.
Well, you've
Don't
started.
take my job away from me, Simon. That's mine. I saw Trevor yesterday and Jake the day before. Okie dokes. As long as they're okay, Mav. Aaron, Grace, your bush looks good.
Actually. So you'll see me cutting into it. This one doesn't actually need it because I've actually already cut into it. But I cut into it as a way like you see naturally with bushes, where you get all the ones that stick up and that. So
Alan, I hope to be at Crew with Vanity to see you all. Something to look forward to. Oh, I do hope so, mate. It was cracking this year. Sarah's just started a physio this week. I'm hoping she might be able to walk short distances by Christmas, depending on how things go.
Oh, nice.
She has got arthritis under her knee. Oh, give her a hug from us, please, Mark. A gentle hug, mind. Oh, Victor's shooting up. Oh, yeah, no, Victor, you take care. Thank you very much for dropping in, buddy.
I quite like how that's naturally gone. Actually, that's very pokey outy, which doesn't usually
Yeah,
happen.
you don't want it pokey out. You get hit by a trainee.
No, it's not like massively. It's just a little bit to it. What I mean is, it's not all in one big bush. You've got your singles and your like you do.
Catches the train, it'll derail it.
It won't.
It'll rip that off.
It won't catch it. We've got a slight gap between. No, I really like that. I'm really happy. I don't know how that's managed to do that. That's pure luck, that.
You're really happy.
I am.
I knew you were one of the 7 dwarfs, but I wasn't sure it was that one.
Well, I can be dopey. I can be angry first thing in the morning. I can be burpy instead of sneezy. I've just changed that.
Aaron, I like the way your bushes are creeping over the walls. Chris, progress there, Mark. I know about arthritis in the knee, bits of a bugger. Yeah, that's going to be painful.
Especially in this weather.
Yeah, I've been having stuck today, haven't I?
Yeah.
That's the one thing about surgery, where it leaves you in bad weather. Just over a year ago, I was under the knife.
Yeah. That's scary, isn't it? And then told that you couldn't drive for at least 4 weeks.
Yes.
I will remember that
And that
reaction.
sling that was only going to be on for 3 days, and the only thing that was slung was my phone across the room.
Oh God,
I will open my mouth and I'll say it. I was expecting to be in a sling for a few days and then off work for 4 weeks. And then I spoke to my surgeon on the phone. Physio, sorry, on the phone. And he told me I'd be in this sling for at least a month and off work for quite some time after that. And I actually launched my phone across the room.
You did. And you did actually admit that I was right, because I'd been telling you, think the worst
Lyndon
case.
looks like a bramble bush.
That's what I was aiming for.
Aaron Bill, remind me to cut my bushes in my real garden. You're not cutting Grace's bush. Sorry, Aaron. You're not cutting Grace's bush. Paul Woods, Panto season and Grace is playing all the 7 dwarfs. Yeah, and the worrying thing is if someone shouts, "She's behind you!"
No,
You don't
run
want
away.
that. Especially with Mav and Simon, SJ.
She's behind you with an axle.
Yeah. Dan, what helps shoulder recovery is not being pushed down the stairs by a towel-clad Grace. That's very true, Dan. That's very true. What also helps is not having someone assault you 2 months after that. And those lovely little darlings are up in court on Monday.
Yeah.
Richard. Oh no, she isn't.
Oh yes, I am. I think Mav is going to be the next one to be buried. Just a little feeling there.
Oh, come on, get verbally battered for saying something about Grace's bush, and Aaron Will totally gets away with it. Damn, you pair are just two-faced. How come I still love you both? Because you started it, Mav.
We love you too.
Mav and SJ are the ugly sisters.
Does that mean I've got to bury them next to each other?
Oh yeah, bury Mav
In the
next
car
to
park.
SJ under the tiles, and we could actually have some workmen digging the slabs up to bury Mav underneath. Mark, yeah, they're happy with the progress so far, Chris. They don't know if the arthritis was there before the accident or not, though. Oh, I hope she does make some sort of recovery, Mark. Simon, did I have a look at Manor Models in Liverpool? Nice person who runs the shop. Had a good conversation. Yeah, Les is lovely, isn't he?
Oh, we
He
love
really
him.
is a lovely bloke. What? Assaulted? Didn't know that. Yeah, you did. March.
Who? Who said
Dan said he didn't know I was assaulted. Yeah, you did, Dan. I got assaulted in March. And I happened to land on that shoulder. And it's actually documented that that's actually made the shoulder worse. That's why I'm back under the physio.
I think if you hadn't have had that fall down the stairs and then that, before the fall, you said yourself that you were thinking you might be able to lessen your painkillers.
Aaron, I don't have the time to cut anyone's bushes, but mine in the garden one day on the model railway. I'm lazy since it's not working. Self-retired for the last 5 years. I don't care, Aaron. You're still not trimming Grace's bush. Even if she lies down and lets you. No chance, mate.
Why would I lay down and let him?
I don't know.
What are you trying to call me?
Dan, just don't say mad, as it would be the worst Beetlejuice reboot ever. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right, this has gone so sticky. Like, two together. So the tweezers
Mark,
are back
I
out.
must not talk about certain bushes. No, but you're allowed to talk about nicely shaped
Bumpy bits.
Bumpy bits, Mark.
Oh, I really like
That will be forever Mark's thing.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Grace's mountains, but it will forever be Mark's nicely shaped bumpy bits. Dan, don't remember anything about being out with the soap. I might have missed it in the streams when kids being annoyed.
Oh, that was better. That's the only thing with the spray is sometimes it can flatten it.
Where the heck? No, not that one.
Oh, no, stay. Oh, yeah, that one even better. I've got yoo-hoo glue on my purple tweezers though.
Thanks for the subs, guys. I've hit the 100. Much appreciated. Oh, fantastic
Oh,
news,
brilliant.
Lyndon. Excellent news, mate. Really pleased for you.
So the question is, what can I do along there to cover it?
Yeah, it's only taken the courts nearly 9 months to get it into court to start. Aaron, I don't know what. Just talking innocently about Bush's purple ones at that. Yes, of course. Aaron's got such a halo, hasn't he? Shame it's rarely pig in ankles. Man, shut it down, man and Aaron. Will hands off. The bush is mine. Will Rob's and definitely Grace's, I guess. But I'm in the front of the queue. Yeah, but it's a waiting time of 100 years, mate. Grace was that picture for OnlyFans, because I can tell you now the subscribers there won't expect that bush. Aaron will. No. Keep trying, buddy. Keep trying.
He's trying to get you to do it.
He's still trying. There goes. I'll give him 10 out of 10 for effort. John, Grace will be proud. Holly's purchased some horses for our farm, but may have to get the Metcalf stables for him. Oh, nice one.
To send us some pictures. We do need to do another showcase subscriber. Obviously things are too mental at the moment, but
Lyndon's laughing. Chris, just found a Daypon Mogul I've been after for a bit, and it's DCC fitted and 15% discount on run lines. So 103 quid. Oh, have you got a link to it, Chris? Let's have a look. Mark, yes, I do love Grace's nicely shaped bumpy bits.
sneeze again.
It's better than your bloody burping. Bless you.
Oh, that's half of me gone.
Halo Chuckle Ankles. That's not hard to read. If you're trying to trip me up, that's not hard to read.
Chuckles is my nickname you gave me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why did you ever start calling me that?
I think it's because you laughed so much.
But he's not a soppy one, guys.
Bless you, Grace, says Simon. Not bless you, bless you.
Thank you. Oh.
And Paul says the same. Mav, not a problem. At least I get the warm feeling when she's on my, getting driven around on my scooter. Viagra ain't got nothing on Grace.
I'll sit on your basket any day, man.
And that's all she's sitting on.
He didn't have a basket last time. That was for disappointment.
Why do you think he did? Yeah. Without sounding rude, I like Grace's bush, says Richard. Mark, ouch my ears. If anyone knows where I can find someone looking for two A3 A4 corridor tenders and N scale, can you let me know, please? Have you had a look on Elaine's Trains and also Dave Angel Trains? Again, if someone wants to put those two links up as well, please. For those who are wearing headphones, you're gone deaf now.
Sorry, that was probably quite loud for him, actually, wasn't it?
Snowy. Must be pollen off the bush.
Oh, it is summer on this layout.
Mav's laughing. Arabelle, how's the lovely purple chuckles?
Oh, feeling half of me lighter.
Just do me a favour, and it's probably going to sound a bit pathetic. That's my name for Grace, so if you don't mind everybody else not using it, please, thank you very much.
Ah, you're showing your soppy side.
Oh, shut up.
Guys, he has a heart.
No, I don't. Car and locomotive chef, Lyndon, I was your 100th. What?
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 Jesus Christ.
Lyndon, have you got something to tell the group?
No judging on you, Dara, of course.
100th what?
100th customer.
And Simon's put a link up to Dave Angel and Elaine's. Thank you very much, Si. Two cracking sources of second-hand bottle rail stuff.
Right.
Now, Mav sent a load of emojis. One looks like a bin. I'm just not sure what the other one is. Oh, it's a wheelchair. So it's a wheelchair basket. Lyndon, you got a lot of dog hair on your sleeve, Grace.
Yes. Even though we hoovered him yesterday, and I actually mean Hoover Morgan. I'm just trying to cover up the worst bits with the wheeze, and here's quite bad. Oh, put it away.
Lyndon, 100th, you know what? I should be so lucky. I can't talk. Cannot forget. Oh, yes, of course. I do apologise. Yeah, obviously the train set shop. You can always email Brian and ask him. Rob, you let the cat out of the bag. Okay, no more chuckles. Animal. It's a friggin' basket, your basket case, and a scooter, and the wheelchair looks like this. Not on a bleeding phone, it doesn't, you divvy.
Yeah, but if it looks like this, how can it look like this when you're looking at it already and you can't see what it is?
Oh, that's nice, Chris. That is really nice. Did you just fart?
No, it was the thing.
I don't believe.
Oh, shove it.
That is really nice. Dan was wondering if anyone up for a challenge at Crew. Dan, you ain't turning me gay. I'm not joining your club. This dog is absolutely crashed out on his jumper.
No. Oh, this ain't working, is it? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that there for a minute. I lost a bit of foliage, but it will give me something to stick the rest onto. I'm going to leave that for a minute to kind of go tacky. I'm never good at sticking things to things.
Distract Mav, get him out of the scooter and decorate with pink ribbons, pink tassels on the handlebars and a helium balloon with a Japanese
Oh,
anime character on it and a DCC printed pannier in the basket. Marvin, you're not persuading me to buy any more panniers. You don't need any persuading, Marvin. You do it by yourself anyway. Lyndon, sad to say, I have 40 diesel locos and not one steam. That's terrible. Aaron, sorry everyone got to go. Looking forward to updates and another live. Ciao, Nightfall. No night, Aaron. You take care, mate. Thank you very much for dropping in.
No night, darling. Keep on bowling.
Now, Dan, seriously, I'd put them on myself. I ain't afraid of showing my feminine side. It's the only side he knows. Or an air horn for every time he sits down. Chris, I had a couple of male and backing versions, but the nasty gears both broke while running last year. Ouch. Yeah, Ma was totally in touch with his feminine side, to the point when he turned up at crew, we had to go and persuade him to get changed out of the dress.
Where's the lid? I've done it again. Oh, got it.
Mav, want me to wear my fishnets too? No, mate, because I don't know. There's a couple of nuts that hang out. No, people were trying to eat when you were wearing them, Mav. Mav, you never complain, Rob. I do, mate. Brian will get jealous, so my heart remains with Brian, I'm afraid. You mean you still haven't returned them to Rob, Mav? Listen, I could, if he wore them, I could probably fit down one leg, and Grace could get in with me.
Oh, they can't even see me doing this.
No, because your camera work is crap.
You try doing things and watching where the camera is.
Well, pointing it in the general direction would help to
Well,
start.
it was in the
You
general
muppet.
direction. Where's that from?
I fart in your general
That's
direction.
it. No, it's because
Monty
it's...
Python.
Yeah, I couldn't think what it was
I think
then.
it's Monty Python.
Shut up, I couldn't think what it was then.
But it wasn't pointed in the general direction. It
It
pointed
was!
in the opposite direction.
It was not in the opposite direction.
It bloody was.
It was not.
You've just done a bleeding 180 on the camera.
No, because I was doing it just below it.
Speaking of Brian, where is the pin? I know, I've been chatting to him tonight. Keep an eye out to them tomorrow, because they do have a massive update coming out on the Train Set Shop site that someone's just shared the link to. And I've been pretty sneaky, and I've actually bought a couple of the locos before they were listed. Lyndon, quite a few of the regulars not in tonight. Yeah, but if they go missing for a while, we get concerned. But
Some of them we also know what they're up to.
Mark, now, children. Richard, the camera was in the shed, Rob. That's about as only localised as it was.
It was. It was.
It
up
was
at the
in the
top
shed.
It was up by the top corner, and instead of that, I was Oh, what's the bloody
It was
one?
pointed in the The only
Oh!
correlation was.
Oh, I like that.
The only correlation, Grace, it was in the same shed.
No, it was below it, and because
Rubbish.
it's zoomed in, you can't
Rubbish.
see it. That can be a little tree. Then.
Rubbish.
I like that.
Domestic. Woohoo.
They
Simon
just-
Train sharing the train set.
Were you gonna swear? then?
I nearly did. I very nearly did. Dan Sterling, good evening, guys. Hello, Dan. You keeping okay, buddy? Dan, your camera work is crap. I can see Grace pushing it down your stairs again. However, we can settle it at crew. 1 hour to get each take 100 pics and get judged live. She learned off me, mate.
Depends how bad your shoulder is. Although we won't be doing a wedding the day before.
My average, just I said, 10 performance issues. What are you talking about?
Also, the other problem is if we're limited to like taking 100 photos, I'll have like one layout on those 100 photos.
Yes. Paul orders another handbag just for Mab to join in. It's Mab's handbags we borrow anyway. Dan, running in the new class 37. Sweet. Good, thanks. How are you doing? All good here, buddy. No complaints. Depends how far she's willing to go to beat Rob. She ain't stooping that low, mate. She ain't that desperate. Sorry.
My photos are published on a website anyway.
So am I.
Which?
I happen to own the website.
Oh, for God's sake. Well, that means mine are on there as well. Fine. An independent website then.
You never said that. You just said they were published.
Well, I'm now saying an independent
You can't change
website.
it.
Yes, I can.
You know, we mentioned copyright earlier. Well, what if Saturday Night Live from the USA sees you using SNL? Yeah. Dave, I'm back for a bit before I run over my sermon. I'm so glad you went missing, Dave. We went a bit unholy for a while, to be honest. You might have been not pleased with us.
In need of your guidance.
Oops for the morning. You might want to say one or two prayers for grace, David.
Why me?
Because you're a lost cause.
Thanks. Love you too. Takes one to know one, dear. I'm just trying to detangle all these and create us a tree. Got no one mourns the wicked in my head. No one mourns the wicked.
Ma'am, anyway, my turn to disappear for now and cuddle Kevin. Cuddling Kevin?
Kevin!
Why is he cuddling Kevin and what are they both doing in the same house? No worries, Mav. You look after yourself, buddy. Take care.
I think his Kevin's a bit furrier.
Evening, David. Hope you... It's Kevin that's hairy now. John, evening, David. Hope you had a good week. Goodbye, lover, and you, Grace.
Night.
You take care, Mav. I like that. David comes back in. That's not very nice, Mav. Just because our resident religious gentleman comes in and you leave, that's not very nice at all. Is it cuddling Kevin or smothering? David get his own inspiration for his sermons for Rob and Grace. Quite possibly, yes.
Well, if you can
How to save the fallen. Although I'm not quite sure there are enough days in the week for David to save both me and Grace.
Rapture has arrived. Don't wait, it's just Rob and Grace is live.
Yeah. And we mean it, Dave, we mean no disrespect to you or religion, by the way. I will say that. I know you're not offended, but I'll say it anyway.
This is really tangled up. I'm struggling because they're so delicate. I've got to be so careful.
Oh, I need this new screen protector on my phone.
Already?
There's some cracks coming off the camera. Oh,
A what?
cracks coming off there.
How have you managed that?
Because you keep on dropping it.
No, when did I drop it?
You drop this phone loads of times. David, light and dark, baby. The question is, would you have enough paper to write a sermon trying to save both myself and Grace? Or enough time? Or enough days in the week? Oh yeah, that was a thing as well, David. Can't remember if we mentioned it to you. We bumped into a vicar in the marble church near the hospital on Remembrance Sunday. Such a lovely gentleman. Had a lovely chat with him, didn't we, Grace? Don't worry, you'll always be our first. That sounded really bad, and I am sorry, David.
Although I'm really sorry, Nikki is my first.
That sounded even worse.
I don't care. To see her going from a school teacher to vicar, it was...
David, easy peasy, God loves you both. He may do, but I'm sure it's a struggle, David.
He stirred an extra bit of crazy in when he made me.
Yep.
You weren't supposed to agree to that.
And I still want to know, when I come down off the tree, why did I have to hit every single ugly branch?
Oh, don't you dare say that. You can't say that.
I just did.
Track record, mister. Yeah, these are so delicate to pull apart today. Maybe because they've been out of the box. So they've gone a bit harder. I don't know. Even though they're dried out, it's Timber still. I haven't seen his name for a little bit.
I was in church today. My great-great-grandfather was above. No, not dead. Nick and lad. Oh, that's terrible. I remember that being a big spate of it in the 80s.
What?
Church lead being stolen.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Lyndon, why are you twiddling the tree, Grace?
Because I'm sorting it out to create a twee.
A twee.
Twee.
Timber's still lurking.
Oh, okay. I just hadn't seen his name for a little bit, and I didn't remember him saying good night. So, but yeah, for some reason this is a bit more delicate than usual, so I'm having to be quite careful with it.
You look, that's seafoam stuff.
Yeah. Like I said, I think it's because it's obviously been left out of the box, so it's gone a bit, not brittle, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me being overly cautious.
I was thinking the other day we should have some dead trees on the road.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's a great thing. There's your dead tree. I also kind of want to do like a log scene as well with dead log.
Because the ones I remember is, you know that Friends of Friendless Churches outside Carnarvon?
Yes.
The trees in the field there.
Yeah.
Windswept, battered and completely barren.
Oh, so you turned around to me and said it can't be at an angle, the wind and all that, so it can be windswept.
Yes, I said that, but you were inferring that one tree could be windswept while the rest weren't.
Yeah, it's just a weaker tree. It needs to toughen up a bit.
It's too close to see what you're doing. That's very true. You are. You're working. You need to back the camera up. Is your crap camera working?
I am trying. You try doing these things and getting your camera right. Trust me, it's not an easy feat. At the moment, I'm just trying to untangle these extra bushes and kind of fan them out because that all.
We saw some nippers on the roof of the church when we were on the Isle of Wight. The police weren't bothered.
Oh.
That's a shame.
Who said that?
David.
Oh.
Dan, the police had probably already investigated and knew there was no more lead up there, David. Mark, had a few Bailey scrolling various model railway retailers. Could be a surprise for sober Mark in a couple of weeks. Has your card moved out of your wallet, Mark? Go check.
Oh dear. Would you
Alan, I've just looked at Elaine's Trains website. All I need is a few £100 for my Xmas presents to myself. It's a cracking site, isn't it?
Mark, would you like us to send a condolence letter tomorrow when your wife finds out?
Yeah.
At least your daughter would get her stockings back.
And remember, during the divorce, try to keep the house so you can keep building your railway. Simon, toughen up, trees must be barking mad for that. Dan, Rob, if you do come here, you'll notice the snowman and Santa have been nicked from the front garden. No way, Dan! Barsquets. What we call as chaplains loitering with intent.
But why I'm concentrating on this a bit more, I think it was Lyndon that asked, wasn't it? Is because where this tree is going to be is not like at the back of something, where the hill it didn't matter if one side was bad, but because this is going to be seen from all different angles, I've got to try and make it look a very full
All
tree.
different angles.
Yeah, because you're going to view it from here.
From there and there, you're not going to view it from any other angle.
When the trains go around with the cameras?
And it'll be above them.
No, still.
No, the train will be below them.
But you can view it from this side as well.
Cheap way of making trees. Pound shop of Christmas trees at the moment covered in snow.
Yeah.
David, has anyone succumbed to Black Friday? Nope. Not us.
Kind of.
Dan, I had a lovely haul from Temu as well. All modelling supplies. Oh, hello, Muggies.
I did, but it was kind of work related.
Dan, good evening, Alan from Buckland Junction. You going back to sleep or do you want the toilet, little boy?
Is that why he's got up?
No, he's got up to turn round.
I got wicked playing in
Anyway, guys, thanks for the company. It's been enjoyable as always. My pillow needs face planting. Take care, everyone. No night, Lyndon. You take care, buddy.
Nah, nah. I don't know why I said that like I was a game show host there.
I think what we'll do, guys, I know we've said 2 hours, but we'll give it another half hour with the live stream because it's not too bad then.
Yeah, I would try and like to get this tree done. It's just been a pain.
David, severely tempted by another Akira Scale Siphon G with £20 off at Rails. Again, share a link with us, David. Let's all have a look at it. Dan, waiting on fish and chips too. Donegal Dad, they already have my card details. Dear. Oh, mate.
We say a prayer for you now.
I'm sure you'll find a comfortable couch, mate. That's all I'm saying. Dan, neighbour says about 1 a.m. It was about 1 a.m. in the morning, as opposed to 1 a.m. in the afternoon. And they literally yanked the snowman and the Santa, but left the wires and the bulbs. They've been there for 3 years, hardwired to the indoor socket. Baskets. You need to get a camera on your front doorstep, mate.
That's not bad.
$49.99 for a decent one. Chris, I had to have someone explain Black Friday to me. I'm old enough to know what it's about. It's about a con, to be fair. Yep. Because 9 times out of 10 it has been checked, especially with Amazon.
Yeah.
That the prices have increased beforehand and then reduced. So they're still at the original price.
Jeff showed me, was paper, Jeff, or something? And it had...
Richard, David thinks only on Rails is left to spin the wheel. 1 free postage to order some model U snowmen. Sweet. Black Friday lasts 2 weeks. Yeah, and that's the point. It used to be just a Friday.
I thought it used to be like a Friday and a weekend.
No. Originally, it was just a Friday.
Well, originally it was in America and not here.
Then I got a Black Friday deal from Temu. Had my order arrived, checked the prices dropped, and they had got a partial refund and was able to order model supplies. The best bargain I got was a Boxing Day deal. And that was a DVD player with surround sound. And it was genuinely priced, and I did check it, genuinely priced at 230 quid in Comet. And this is how far back I'm going. And it got to Bangor, and there was a queue. And was told there was only 10 of these items, and I was number 2. And I got it for 100 quid. And then I found out a few weeks later that the staff in Comet Llandudno had been sacked because they'd bought them all themselves. Black Friday is yet another import from our good friends in America. Simon did get a good offer on a Bachman brake pen from TMC, $44.99. They halved it at the NEC show for $24.99. Plus, having a Jenny Kirk pin badge, got 5% off it. Got it for around 23 quid. Sweet. Hornby's price increase in September was a con. Prices increased by 10%. The immediate sale of 15%, technically meaning you only had a 5% discount. And that's the same with most of it. Yes, David, if you heard me, let's see it. Let's get a link for that train you were talking about. What was it you said?
Oh, sugar.
Oh, he's severely tempted. Oh, you didn't buy it. Or did you buy it? David, not buying much of Hornby, sadly. Paul Woods, I won't do a Black Friday because it will be cheaper in the New Year sales. And that's very true.
Right, I think.
Or just before they start releasing new stock, they'll start reducing some of the old stock. And that's the same in any market.
Well, you know the good thing with these jumpers, because they're out of season, there's not many left. I've not paid full price. No, I missed the purple.
Hornby also stopped using ClearPay and now has got something called Fraser Plus, which does a hard credit surge.
Ooh.
From the Fraser Group, who own part. Jesus, yeah, you don't want that. Why not? Do they not use Klarna at all, Dan?
Or eBay.
Sent the link on the cusp of buying their present to self. Where have you sent it, David? I'm lost. I can't see it. Simon, book Skelly Station Tom Marshall has a brilliant Black Friday sale, 0% off with reason. Small businesses cannot compete with major businesses for Black Friday sales. Very true. Well said. And I'm all for supporting the small businesses. Same here, David. So we use places like ClearPay, or when I talk to them directly, willing to arrange a payment plan. Derails has allowed me to pay in instalments on pre-order items. That's another thing. It's a bit like layaway then, that is, isn't it?
I think I might be ready. I'm just going to take a break before I start spraying the spray.
Hornby doesn't use Klarna, they only use ClearPay, and now that's gone to this Fraser Plus credit. Gee, yeah, well, you'd lose a customer there.
Right, that should be ready to sort in a second. Because otherwise I'm not sure I should get stuff in a minute. This spray is quite pungent, isn't it? You
Nope.
you rubbed yourself like you're a pregnant mum then.
TMC accepts Klarna as well as ClearPay. That's where I bought one of the two N-scale Gordons. Yeah, if they're willing to shut customers out like that, don't worry about them.
David, anyone see the link to Rails? I can't, but the only thing is might be because you're not a mod.
Yeah, we still should be able to see it.
Oh, I need to kind of move this slightly.
Oh, they're nice. Is that what you maybe have just accidentally bought?
How many do you need for a decent sized rake? I ain't getting involved in that, Mark.
10, Mark. Definitely 10.
Jesus.
But no, there's only 3, so it's going to have to be 12.
That's like saying to you about those Garfield wagons, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be 12, Mark. David, put the description in again, and I'll do a search on it. nice though. Only thing is, how do you get the cars on? There's no hole.
Oh, so it's like a closed off.
I'm being sarcastic, Grace.
149 for one.
3.
That's a pack of one, didn't it?
Pack 1.
Oh, I'm with you. Bargain.
Yeah, you need 12, Mark, definitely. Oh, it's hell young. That's why.
Yeah. I do like their stuff. Oh, they come in a different colour too.
Still need more of those wagons for you, don't we?
What?
The red ones.
Red ones?
Yeah, the ones you had off London.
Oh, that match up with the shunter.
Let's have a look. No, can't spell for rubbish. Scale. G.
Ambulance train.
Oh yeah. That's nice, actually.
That is, isn't
That's
it?
really nice.
I can blame David.
Yeah, it's wartime though.
No, I know.
They're really nice wagons. Not wagons, coaches.
That fish plate looks freaking rusty.
Or fish plate.
Go down. Looks rusty, doesn't it?
It's not a fish plate, it's a rail joiner. The Curascale line Cycling G is fantastic, but I got a lamer one for a flyer at my local club the other day, sweet. The Curascale are also good on payment plans on pre-order items via a company called Partway. Little Britain, I'm going to meet a friend at the Credit Valley Railway Company to help him choose what he wants to buy.
Ah.
Looking for the GWR at 35 quid. They're not a bad price, to be fair, for the size. They're really not. Especially with it being a Curascale. And you are right, that ambulance one is pretty.
Shame it's on the era. No. Oh, I thought I put the trays in that one.
Oh, look for the GWR at 35 quid. GWR. Oh yeah, that's the one I clicked on actually.
Oh, they're tough.
They are nice. Yeah, it's really nice that, David. Chris, I scored one of those. Dan, anyone knows if you can get a light kit for a Luma Class 37? It would be better leaving it as it is. If any one of our viewers can help Dan with that.
Yeah. Ow. That hurt my teeth. I'm just getting out my scatter mix. That's what I like about this seafoam as well, because there's so many varied shapes. You can actually go in and create a tree just from a seafoam, and I do like that about it, that it is quite easy to just bash one out. Do with that what you will. But I do like that it is easy sometimes. I know I've got that cherry blossom one that I'm creating from like scratch, and I want to make full and everything like that. But let's sort the cabinet now. So I'm literally going to spray it and dunk it. Because I found that actually works better than... If I clear this, I can collect the scatter then as well. So I am going to spray this away from the camera. Using tree and bush foliage spray. Stuff it, that didn't work, did it? Ah well. But I do find it actually dries pretty quick for glue, so you do have to be relatively quick. There's all happening out there. You do have to be relatively quick with putting your scatter on. Otherwise I do find it dries pretty quick, so you do have to go in with more spray. Oh, I didn't spray the tree, did I? Oh dear. I'm going to have to go in and paint it brown once it dries. I did forget that, guys. Oh, Jesus, I thought it was the wind again. Not your face.
You have to call me Jesus all the time. Just at certain moments.
Jesus Christ. Superstar.
Where are you?
I don't actually know because I was
What's helpful?
hypered on this. Just call it a silver birch. It's actually a bit more yellowy, unfortunately, than it shows on the camera.
Is it no David's shooting up?
Oh, the night, David, darling.
Good night, David. I hope you're still there to say good night.
I've been rumbled. Looks like the couch again tonight. Don't blame me, Mrs. Donegal. Don't blame me. I thought of you straight away. Sisters of before the misters, as they say.
Dan had a phone call from Hornby and I complained about losing clear pay the repairs I said claimed they never got. She was the nice one who called me and was passing on upstairs. I have, unlike Lima wagons, great detail and cheap as chips second hand. Little Britain, a bit of weathering, you can get away with a lot. That's something I'd like to try. Trevor Beale, good evening, sir. We were just talking about you. Quick, everybody stop talking about Trevor.
That needs more spray.
Isn't it Trevor any more A4s on the horizon? David said, time for bed, said Zebedee. Chris, yes indeed, I have 18 Lima Yeoman hoppers and what the modern ones would have cost me, I dread to think. Mark, your personal habits should be kept to yourself, Grace. What on earth did you say?
I'm not sure at that point.
Yeah, please let us know what Grace said, Mark, because I was obviously out of the room.
Oh, was it when you said about Jesus Christ and you said only at certain points I should use that?
No. Because I think that was typed before I was back in. Timber, I have 7 Palethorpe Siphon G wagons and I think it's BR blue ones. No locomotives over the past 2 weeks. Jesus, someone call an ambulance for Trevor. Oh yeah, Donegal Dad, I've been rumbled, looks like the couch.
Yeah.
Not sure if the Palethorpe logo is fictitious, not. No, but I dread to think what a realistic rake of wagons would cost if they weren't second hand. Well, someone actually found me some Garfield related ones. And if I remember right, it was £89 for 2. So to get 10 as a small rake, that's 890 quid. No, it's not.
Uh-huh.
My maths, I tell you. If I was to get 10, it's what, 400 and... My maths isn't working tonight, and it's usually really good.
And the problem
Over
is,
400 quid anyway.
and the problem is as well, it's not like you'd be able to just pick some up now and pick some up later because they're...
Stan, Can't believe how fast it's gone today. I had a good sort out under the railway and found stuff I didn't know that had 2 offline Scotsman logos and a box of bottles PVA glue. I'll call it Silver Birch. 2 hours and 45 minutes. Get your votes in. Yep. Links at the top of the chat, everybody, to get your votes in for the moderator awards that are ending just before midnight tonight. Don't vote for RGJ. Chris, no idea, Timber. I think the 6 wheels ones are prototypical. I have rakes of 30 to 40 sun wagons, although very cheap second hand over 2 decades. So if I bought 40 of those, that's 1,700 quid in wagons.
40?
Yeah, Timber said he's got 30 to 40, so if I bought similar on those Garfield.
Yeah. Wasn't it Timber who showed you Garfield, actually?
Quite possibly.
I think
the
it was.
Airfix kits were also a good and cheap way of amassing some mineral wagons. Donegal Dad Rail, enjoy the couch. Chris, I buy 1 or 2 Cambrian trucks every show I go to, and I have tons of them now. Little Britain, and the tanks, but the cattle wagons are a bit of a struggle to fit in the doors nicely. Little Britain, brake vans are very nice. Rakes cost about £60 to £90 per foot now, or about £10 to £20 per foot for second hand. The current exception is Daypole wagons for £12 each. I think it was me who showed the screenshots of the Garfield wagons. Yep, and pretty much rules me out of the new market looking there isn't a sorted. And that's the point, isn't there? There's some bloody good shops out there, like we discussed earlier, regarding second hand stuff. These wagons I want to get for Grace that she fell in love with, they're £25 a shot. And yeah, that isn't expensive compared to some.
It adds up.
But when you want another 8 or 9 wagons, that does add up.
Should have actually done this big stuff first, if I remember.
Yeah, that's the ones, Dan.
No, I think it was one of the mods that sent it as well. I just didn't want to take away the credit, Dan.
It doesn't matter who sent it.
No, but I know it was.
£84.95 for 2.
I just swore. I'm sorry if that was heard.
I think everybody heard you swearing.
Oops.
If they didn't, I'll be very surprised because I heard it very clearly.
Oh dear.
That's another live stream that can't be monetized. No, it's not really that, is it? You don't want to get punished for swearing. Yeah, you go like Bay Area Bugs or Sid Ryan or people like that.
And it's
Or even JJ.
It's like it's part of it.
That one I was watching JJ where he was chasing that bad guy in GTA.
Yeah.
And he drove straight through that intersection and got wiped out. And I think that was a live stream as well because I watched it back after. Robert Cecilia, hello Rob and Grace and everybody. Grace, your trees look great. Thank you very much, Rob. Hope you're keeping well, buddy. And as we wind down towards the 9:30, I will mention once more, and I know people are going to be sick of it. Don't forget the link above. Dan, Grace, you need to do an experiment for us. For years, we all used hairspray to stick flock. So next time you don't hair it needs spray. Use the WWS Celix spray and see if it works the other way around. You don't use hairspray.
I was gonna say, with all in the world, I ain't using that. I don't. I actually went off using hairspray on my hair because it was mucking it up, wasn't it? Years of it during COVID to keep it nice and tidy. And
is it me or does that tree look extremely yellow?
It for some reason on there it does, unless we've changed the colours. And
let me have a look.
It could be that we've changed the colours on the camera. How have I totally missed that one?
Let's turn down the saturation a bit. The saturation was up a bit high. And again, our apologies that the live streams are ending a little bit earlier. As I say, it's all down to the shifts on the Sundays.
We miss it.
We don't mind because obviously it's work, and we still do get to do the live streams. And to be fair, the boss has been quite understanding about the Tuesdays and the Saturdays, hasn't he? But yeah, it just means that we have to end a bit earlier. David Green, hi Rob and Grace. Hello David, hope you're keeping well, sir. Timber, Coronation Coach is 150 quid a pair, an £80 per end of observation, a 9-car set is 680 quid. Ain't good, is it? And Brian's in the house 6 minutes before we shut the stream.
Yeah. Probably very busy.
Yeah, as I said, Brian is busy because they're doing a big update tomorrow. Brian, if you want to mention about it, feel free. If you want to, yeah, Brian, if you want to mention what we were talking about privately on here, you go for it.
I needed your little dustpan. I should have brought that over actually. That would have been a great way to collect it all. Why didn't I think about that?
That's nice.
But no, I have to admit, I found since using the WWS trees, when I paint them correctly, and I know I can go in with a paintbrush after, because I did it with one before, but I find they look so much more realistic than the other ones we had. I said to Rob up on the mountains, I'm thinking of changing them, aren't I? Because they just look so realistic compared to the other style, and it looks a bit odd to me now.
Had to take the dog to the sitters, Brian said. Great tree, Grace, says Richard.
I'm also going to make some little ones here that can go in by the hedges. They're going to take seconds to do though.
Dan, just wondering, guys, is it every Saturday night that you're live or every other Saturday? No, we're trying to keep the live streams on every Saturday. The only one where it'll change time-wise is usually the first week of the month, and Brian can correct me. Brian does his waffle. So I think Brian will be having his waffle on next Saturday. So ours will be starting later. But it does mean that ours might have to finish a bit earlier. David, yes, Timber, coronation coaches are so expensive. Brian, Rob, I'm going to hang on till tomorrow when I know what we're doing. No worries, mate. But I do apologise for those that have just joined us. Oh, there we go. Brian's is on next Saturday. So Brian will be going on from usually 6 to 8 p.m. and we'll take over at 8. We can push it to 10, can't we?
Yeah, I'm sure we can. Just if we are tired, guys, we might have to end it early. There we go. So that's already just...
if any of the lurkers or any of the newbies, not newbies, sorry, I do apologise. Any of the new people in tonight, our live streams are normally, I'm going to touch wood here.
Oh.
Normally every Saturday, and then our member live streams are once a month at the moment. Yes, Brian, 6 p.m, not 6:40.
Oh jeez, that's one of my hairs.
Simon, that happened once. You were late getting back in off the show, weren't you, Brian, if I remember?
That's an idea, Rob. That actually looks really pretty. A mistake, but my hair's actually made a really nice string of it with the foliage, yeah. Which instead I can use cotton, not my hair. But one of my hairs has managed to get caught in this.
Okay.
And it's attached to it and actually made it look pretty.
BMT, yeah. Brian, meantime. Richard, oh no, that'll be a long evening. Yeah, love you too, Rich. Cheers, buddy. Hi Timber, yeah, and Xmas Waffle. Dan, planning on doing a video tomorrow, not sure what to include in it. Go with the flow, Dan. Just go with the flow, that's what we do. Winging a prayer.
I'll look at some weeks when we're like, I don't know.
Usually the content for the live streams on ours is only planned an hour before, so.
Or when I ask them because
yeah,
I can't make my mind up.
But guys, we'll start winding it down now in the nicest way, Rob. I know, mate, I know, I was only jossing.
Jossing?
Jossing or jessing, it was one or the other, messing about.
So, very quickly there, I've already created my little bunch ones that I'm actually going to put growing out by the wall. And then my big one I'm just letting settle on and I can put at the top.
So guys, thank you very much indeed for joining us tonight. Like we said earlier, and we do genuinely mean it, it's you guys that make this stream, not us. Without you guys, you wouldn't have a stream without some viewers, I suppose.
Yep. But something I don't know if it will show. It is only tiny. But my hair is obviously always follows me everywhere, always gets caught in everything.
Seasick time, guys.
Yeah. And it's got caught tonight while I was doing the foliage. But I like... Well, it's great. Where's my finger? There, so I need to zoom it in, sorry.
Configure video.
I could just lift it up. Can you see that there? It's only very thin. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it better. No, but I mean show you in person.
Where?
That. It's just like a...
That's your hair?
With foliage on it.
Okay.
But it looks quite good, doesn't it? You just use cotton instead. That's all you do, is you use cotton instead. But I kind of like that happy accident.
It's been fun this evening, says Simon. No worries, guys. Glad I caught you before we ended. Good night, all from the couch. Bye, everyone. Another enjoyable stream, Grace and Rob. No worries. We genuinely do mean it. We love you guys so much. We really do. Thank you so much, all of you. It is massively, massively appreciated. So we shall leave our resident timekeeper say his usual precious words, and we shall thank you.
Oh, there we go. I can show
and
the picture.
Good luck to whoever wins the moderator awards tomorrow night.
That is my hair that got covered. It ended up on one of the bits of sea foam.
And remember, don't vote for Rob and Grace.
And I can't think what it looks like, but it works well, doesn't it?
It looks like a poo.
It looks like a poo. It's green.
Yeah, baby poo.
Yeah, true. But I might look at that idea. I've got cotton, so I might use that and try and create that as something different as well.
And you've got a huge cable running across the picture.
No, I know.
So,
I kind of wanted to put the tree in, but...
And there's Paul giving the 1 minute warning, so we shall mute the microphone. Thank you all so much. It means the world to us.
I'm going to have to drill it.
Say good night, Grace.
Night, Grace.